Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're tackling a topic that literally affects millions of us, but honestly, it usually just causes unnecessary headaches, right? We are talking about how to file your Illinois state taxes online for free. Let's dive right into the official guidelines together and figure out how to totally crush tax season this year with absolute confidence. Tired of the stress and expense of filing your Illinois state taxes? Discover the secrets to filing for free online and keep your hard-earned money where it belongs. Now, if that quote resonates with you even a little bit, you're in the exact right place. We're going to completely bypass all those crazy commercial software fees today and just go straight to the source.
Okay, so here's our step-by-step roadmap for today. We'll cover free Illinois online tax filing, gathering your tax documents, accessing the My Tax Illinois portal, claiming deductions and credits, reviewing and troubleshooting, and finally, finalizing your submission.
All right, part 1, free Illinois online tax filing.
You know, commercial tax software can easily run you anywhere from $50 to $200 a pop. Dodging those fees, that's just the smartest financial move you can make right out of the gate. And the official, completely legit way to do this is through My Tax Illinois. Basically, the Illinois Department of Revenue set up this proprietary, super secure online database specifically for us taxpayers. Since the IRS Direct File program actually isn't available in Illinois for the current season, My Tax Illinois is your absolute go-to portal. It completely wipes out the need for any paid software. You can file your state individual income tax directly with the state, and yep, it is 100% free.
Moving on to part 2, gather your tax documents.
Okay, let's talk prep. Here are the exact documents you'll need to pull together to make this a breeze. First off, you're going to need copies of all your W-2s and 1099s to report your income and any taxes you've already had withheld. Now, here's a really crucial one. You absolutely need your 2024 prior year adjusted gross income, or AGI. You'll find that on line 1 of last year's IL-40 return. As we'll see in a second, that number is literally the key to your security. Also, if you're planning to claim a property tax credit, definitely have your county and property number ready to go. And of course, if you want your refund fast, grab your bank routing and account numbers. Trust me, having all this sitting right there on your desk is a total game changer. It speeds up the whole process so much.
Next up, part 3, accessing My Tax Illinois portal.
So, when you get to the portal, there are actually 2 totally different pathways you can take to file. If you decide to create a permanent logon account, you have to go through this pretty rigorous identity verification process where you request a physical letter ID from the department. And get this, that letter comes in the actual mail, meaning you might be waiting up to 10 business days just to get started. But here's the good news. If you've got a fairly straightforward financial profile, you can just use the non-login pathway. It's basically this fantastic guided Q&A format that lets you fill out your IL-1040 directly, no username, no password to remember, and absolutely zero waiting by the mailbox.
Now, you might be wondering, well, if there's no password for that non-login pathway, how on earth is my personal data safe? That brings us to this really clever concept the state uses called shared secrets. Basically, Illinois locks down its electronic filing network by making you sign your online return using specific matching credentials that only you and the state's database know. We're talking about things like an IL PIN from a past return, your exact prior year adjusted gross income that we mentioned earlier, or even your 12-character Illinois driver's license or state ID number. It's an awesome system because it keeps your information strictly locked down without the headache of creating yet another online account.
All right, part 4, claiming deductions and credits.
Okay, this is the fun part. There are some massive, state-specific exemptions here that you definitely do not want to leave on the table. First up, the Earned Income Credit. This actually expands on the federal version and puts extra cash right back into the pockets of working families. Second, and honestly this is huge news for 2025, Illinois is rolling out its first ever child tax credit. This means hundreds of dollars for families with at least one kid under the age of 12. And finally, don't forget the property tax credit. If you paid Illinois property taxes on your main home, you can actually reclaim a chunk of those taxes using Schedule ICR, right there inside the portal. Remember, every single dollar you claim here is a dollar that stays in your bank account, which is just absolutely crucial for boosting your financial stability.
Now for part 5, reviewing and troubleshooting.
Let's be real for a second. Have you ever been, halfway through some massive online form and the system just totally freezes? Or you get hit with an error message that looks like it's written in an alien language? Running into system errors or roadblocks is completely normal when you're dealing with these big state databases. So, first rule, don't panic.
Here's how we fix it. The underlying tech for MyTax Illinois actually requires a modern web browser. You've got to make sure you're using a current, updated version of Chrome, Edge, Firefox, or Safari. Older browsers just straight up won't support their encrypted architecture. Secondly, double-check your math formatting. The state is really strict about rounding cents to whole dollars. So drop anything under 50 cents and round up amounts between 50 and 99 cents to the next whole dollar. It sounds silly, but a simple decimal in the wrong place can totally trigger an error. Now, if you're still stuck, maybe trying to register a business or get into an account, you can actually just pick up the phone and call IDOR Central Registration directly at 217-785-3707. Or you can hit up their online Taxpayer Answer Center. The point is, help is totally available if you need it.
And finally, Part 6, finalizing your submission.
All right, we're at the finish line. Here are your final 3 steps to wrap this whole thing up. Step 1, double-check your routing and account numbers one last time. Seriously, a tiny typo here means your refund goes to the wrong place or gets heavily delayed as a paper check. Step 2, save a digital PDF, or even better, print a physical copy of the completed return for your records. Remember how I said you'd absolutely need that prior year AGI next year? That's why. And step 3, hit that submit button electronically. Combining electronic filing with direct deposit is the absolute, undisputed, fastest way to get your refund back from the state of Illinois.
Well, there it is. You now have the complete roadmap. You know exactly how to bypass those ridiculous software fees, utilize MyTax Illinois, gather the right documents, and claim those awesome brand new tax credits.
Before we go, I need to share this quick reminder. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal or financial advice. Please consult with a tax professional for personalized guidance regarding your specific tax situation. Okay, now, armed with all this new knowledge, are you ready to take control of your taxes and claim what is rightfully yours without paying a single dime? I know you are. Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer today, and until next time, keep learning and stay focused.